Hi, this is Sonia and Thomas, and we're going to do a drill exercise that I call bird receiving. In this exercise, it's really tempting to want to go up into bird pose. For those new bird poses where you're kind of like Superman flying in the air. However, I want to really encourage you to stay with the exercise, because I've seen over and over people just muscle into bird really quickly and they're like, yay, I got it. And then 2-3 classes later, when things get harder and they can't muscle it anymore, they get stuck really hard. So in this exercise, it's really good to learn a few things of technique that will help you progress later on. So for starters, Sonia is my base. I'm going to take her feet. And I want the middle of the base of her balls, exactly. And I have a little bumpy part on my hip here, ASIS. And I place the middle of the base of her balls right onto that bumpy part. And notice how she has her hands down. I want to have my feet, my toes touching her fingertips. That's kind of the ideal distance from her. Then, because I'm a little bit tall, I'm gonna widen my legs a little bit. You probably don't have to do this. Another tip is, Sonia's feet want to be parallel like train tracks. The next part is, I'm going to keep my body tight as a board, and Sonia's going to slowly bend her knees a little bit, and she's going to send me back out. And we can actually start really small, like we can just do like 2 inches and back out, and we can go to 3 inches and back out. If you have a scared flyer, it's really nice to start easy and to work up comfort, and we can, as we go deeper, we can see what our maximum depth is. Some people can go as far as putting their knees actually on the ground next to them. And then me back out. Very nice. Now, a couple of things we want to focus on learning. One is control for the base. Like, you don't want to let your flyer just drop down into the void. It freaks them out. You also, something you can play with is, if let's say the target is she wants to stop her feet here, she actually has to start stopping a little earlier. It's like driving a car, right? If you drive down the road, you want to stop at a stop sign. If you stop right next to the stop sign, you're going to stop in the intersection, right? So this is like a little skill that will help you later with control and technique. If you have your goal, you stop a little earlier, and then you stop where you want to be. And as a flyer, I really want to hold my shape. And we're gonna do some blooper reels now. Things of not to do. So, don't do this. So, go ahead. Go ahead. You notice what happened? I just kind of sent my hips out, but I cut my weight back. And that way, Sonia can't base me. Let's do another one, like receive me really fast. See, I panicked. I panicked, I jumped out of it. So as a base, you want to be slow. Like once your fly is comfortable and you have a connection, you can kind of increase the speed. Here's another common thing that people do. So receive me. Receive me. Why aren't you receiving me? See, I said the flyer has to hold the shape. It's true for most of it. But in the very beginning, the flyer has to give just a tiny little bit weight until there's weight on the feet, and then you hold your shape. Nice. And here's the last one. You're gonna receive me and push me too far back. And send me back. You're like, ah! You're just throwing your flyer over. It's again with learning precision. You want to know when the person stands on their own feet. Nice, that was awesome.
So with this, I will have the base of my foot on Thomas's ASA, Anterior Superior Iliac Spine. And I'm gonna wanna have my feet parallel to his body. Now, my hands will be in line with the top of his toes. He will also have a firm body. He will not be flopping, no curvature to the spine. Try to have a straight back the whole time. Now, he'll put a little bit of weight on my feet, and I'll receive just a little bit at a time. Start with a few inches, get comfortable with the weight, and you can deepen your catch. You can play with how far you're comfortable catching, but make sure that both parties are comfortable. Anything else?
Awesome.